Good morning, friends. Let us continue the second part of AIB 7, Part 2, Set A of 2014. AIB 6 करण्याचा होता माझा विचार, पण AIB 7 मध्ये काही महत्त्वाचे प्रश्न दिसले म्हणून मग मी त्यातले प्रश्न आज आपण पूर्ण करू. आणि एक एक दिवसामध्ये एक एक सेट कंप्लीट केला तर आपल्याला थोडंसं IPC चे किंवा कॉन्ट्रॅक्टचे लीडिंग केसेसचा एक व्हिडिओ मी साइड बाय साइड टाकेन. कारण केस लॉज म्हटलं की आपण सोडून देत होतो प्रश्न, असं नाही करायचं. आणि आता 40 ते 45% जेव्हा झाले तेव्हा आपलं त्या प्रमाणामध्ये अपेक्षा आहे की आपल्याला नॉलेज असलं पाहिजे. सो इट इज फॉर अस and for the requirement of the exam we are going to do 25 questions plus one leading cases video also. So repeatedly ऐका हे आणि त्याप्रमाणे जर आपण गेलो पुढे तर 45 काय 90% पण मार्क्स मिळायला हरकत नाही. तो कॉन्फिडन्स अभ्यासातूनच येणार आहे. सो लेट अस कंटिन्यू विथ दिस AIB पार्ट 7 जे स्क्रीनवरती जो प्रश्न आहे पार्ट 2 चा सेट ए 2014. लाईक शेअर सबस्क्राईब करा. परत एकदा मी रिक्वेस्ट करेन. 26 क्वेश्चन आहे हा. Which section under Advocates Act speaks of disciplinary powers of Bar Council of India? सेक्शन आहे 36. थोडं मी साइड बाय साइड हिंदी मध्ये पण एक्सप्लेन करेन. हा व्हिडिओ हिंदी स्टुडंट्स साठी पण उपयोगाचा आहे. सो आय जस्ट कंटिन्यू इन हिंदी अँड इंग्लिश इफ यू डोंट माइंड. कोणाची काय हरकत असेल तर कॉमेंट मध्ये तसं शेअर करा. बट आय फील की इट इज नेसेसरी टू स्पीक इन हिंदी ऑल्सो so that this will be more useful to our other friends. Section dash of Advocates Act 1961 speaks about constitution of legal aid committees. Legal aid committees constitution, it's for help of advocates. Legal aid committee section 9A. Legal aid committee section 9A. 27. Section 89 of Civil Procedure Code was incorporated through the Civil Procedure Code Amendment Act of dash, which is the prominent provision that discusses about the jurisdiction of civil courts in applying alternate dispute resolution mechanism. 1999 चा provision आहे amendment ची section 89 of CPC. Section 89 of CPC, in which the prominent provision discusses about the jurisdiction of civil courts in applying alternate dispute resolution mechanism. ADR through लोक अदालत किंवा ADR चा जो ऍक्ट आहे 1999 चा आहे. त्याच्यामध्ये मेडिएशन, कन्सिलेशन हे वेगवेगळे types are दिलेले ADR चे. So we have done that in last year or first year also. We are having alternate dispute resolution system act 28, in which case the Supreme Court held that part 1 of arbitration and conciliation act would equally applicable to international commercial arbitration held outside India unless any or all provisions have been excluded by agreement between the parties. केस आहे भाटिया इंटरनॅशनल वर्सेस बल्क ट्रेडिंग SA. त्याच्यामध्ये काय सुप्रीम कोर्ट held that part 1 of arbitration conciliation act would equally apply. part 1 जो आहे तो equally apply होणार इंटरनॅशनल कमर्शियल आर्बिट्रेशनला आउटसाइड इंडियाच्या बाहेर जे होतात त्यांना. 29. Establishment of permanent Lok Adalat is envisaged under Section Dash of Legal Services Act of 1987. परमानेंट लोक अदालत के बारे में कहा है इसमें लीगल सर्विसेज अथॉरिटी एक्ट ऑफ 1987 सेक्शन 22B. 30. Evidence to document unmeaning in reference to existing facts is called as latent ambiguity. Evidences to documents unmeaning in reference to existing facts. Latent ambiguity यानी patent ambiguity त्यापैकी है. Latent ambiguity. This is talking about latent ambiguity. Evidences to document. 31. Original document is best evidence. Exception to this rule is contained in Banker's Book Evidence Act. Exception आहे. Original document is best evidence, but exception is in Banker's Book Evidence Act. 32. Doctrine of election is based on the foundation that a person taking a benefit of instrument must bear the burden. 33. Period of limitation for execution of the order maintenance is from 1 year from the date from which it becomes due. Limitation period के बारे में बोला है. Execution of order of maintenance 1 year. Limitation period execution of order of maintenance is 1 year. 34. हम लोगों को keywords के साथ याद करना है so that we can easily correlate and remember. 34. Identify the correct order in which the following law-making treaties are concluded. Vienna General Agreement and Tariffs, म्हणजे GATT, and Declaration of Paris. Paris Declaration, Vienna Convention, GATT. Order है 213. GATT first, then Vienna Convention, and then Declaration of Paris. 35. Which of the following doctrine requires that the parties to a treaty are bound to observe its term in good faith? Drago doctrine. Drago doctrine is based on period parties to treaty are bound to observe term in good faith. Drago doctrine. Good faith. General Assembly adopted the definition of word aggression through none of the above. जसं all of the above may be correct असतं आणि 99% all of the above हे choice correct असतात. So none of the above in this. If you don't know all of the above, none of the above, give the choice as correct one rather than blindly picking anything. 37. The admission of new political entity into the United Nations can be termed as collective recognition. Collective recognition, admission of new political entity. 38. A state is and becomes an international person through a recognition only and exclusively. Who states this? L. Oppenheim. Oppenheim, state becomes international person through recognition only and exclusively. Oppenheim. The United Nations Commission on International Trade Law, UNICETRAL, adopted the model law on e-commerce in 1996. E-commerce 1996. E-commerce, UNICETRAL 1996. Keywords, please. 40. Section 3 of IT Act 2000, which was originally digital signature, was renamed as in ITAA 2008. A option correct है. Digital signature of electronic डिजिटल अँड इलेक्ट्रॉनिक सिग्नेचर बद्दल आहे. ई सिग्नेचर नाही, ई सिग्नेचर वाटलं होतं मला सुद्धा. 41. Which among the following are the digital signature certifying authority in India? Messrs. Script. 42. Section 43 of IT Act deals with civil liability. 43. Where a body corporate is negligent in implementing reasonable security practices and thereby causes wrongful loss or gain. Please read this. The correct option is 43A. 44. R obtain a sum of rupees 50,000 from D by putting D in fear of death. Where R commits extortion. Fear of death, extortion. IPC. 45. What is the period of limitation of file a suit for compensation for false imprisonment? हे या क्वेश्चन बँक मध्ये मला विशेष वाटलं होतं. पिरियड ऑफ लिमिटेशनच्या बद्दलचे 2-3 प्रश्न आहेत. The period of limitation of filing suit for compensation for false imprisonment is 1 year. 46. As per section 19 Limitation Act 1963, if any payment is made on account of death before the expiration of prescribed period by the person liable to pay the debt by his agent duly authorizing on his behalf, of fresh period of limitation start running from when the creditor demands. Section 19 of Limitation Act. Fresh period बद्दल बोलतात when the creditor demands. 47. Under the Companies Act 2013, any company having a net worth of rupees 500 crores or more, or a turnover of rupees 1,000 crore or more, or a net profit of rupees 5 crore or more should mandatorily spend dash on their net profits as per fiscal corporate social responsibility activities. CSR बद्दल आहे. 2% is must. 2014 चा पेपर घ्यायचा हा पण एक कारण होतं की कंपनीज ऍक्ट आपल्याला 2013 हा अपडेटेड लास्ट इयर LLB ला होता. तो काही प्रोव्हिजन्स यामध्ये विचारलेले आहेत. 48. The dash guidelines constitute one of the most comprehensive CSR tools available to companies. OECD guidelines. One of the most comprehensive CSR tools. CSR म्हणजे कॉर्पोरेट सोशल रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी. CSR हा रिलेटेड आहे OECD च्या गाईडलाईन्स नुसार. 49. Condition of Hindu marriage have been laid down under the dash of Hindu Marriage Act. Section 5. Section 5. Condition of Hindu marriage. Last question घेते. The Hindu Succession Amendment Act 2005 allows daughter of the deceased equal rights with sons. ये बहुत ही मेजर चेंज था हिंदू सक्सेशन एक्ट में 2005 में, which allows daughter of deceased equal rights with son. If the father is expired, his son and daughter will have equal rights. So this finishes second part of this question set. We'll continue in the next video. Please like, share, subscribe. Thank you. Continue to study.